Welcome back, everybody, to Video Games Awesome Live. We're playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We've just gotten the ID number for a second detective that was murdered that's supposedly unrelated to the case in which we are defending a girl for stabbing Goodman, the detective at the prosecutor's office. But this is a completely different guy, and he won't tell us who he is. But this tells me something, because it looks like it might be a phone number. And don't we have a long number in our evidence somewhere? We should have checked. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think?
You shouldn't say I think quieter.
Yeah. It has to be what I think it is. But does this mean? I don't know what. I don't know.
Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something. What does it tell you?
Alright, what do we got?
Let's look at all our shit. Alright, we'll start with this.
Yes.
Check this. What's on it?
Hey.
This is Edgeworth's parking stub that proves that he came in at a certain time, 3 minutes before the murder happened. Alright. Alright, I'm sorry I examined it. Alright. There's nothing on the back, right? Nothing. Okay. That'll have nothing to do with it. Nothing. This won't tell us the phone number of the phone. Huh.
That's it?
Oh.
Oh!
Whoa.
584218. That's it.
That's it?
Yep.
Well, then it's the same guy. Was murdered in 2 locations? That makes... Twins?
I don't know why that would make.
We never looked at this, actually, also, by the way.
I think we did, didn't we?
Let's see.
I
Not
don't
close
remember,
up.
Actually, no.
A name and ID number are written here. Detective Bruce Goodman, ID 5842189. That's you.
Oh, I wonder why they only use numbers for IDs.
Why else? What else would they use?
Letters, silly. They're the reason why we have a written language in the first place.
True.
Detective Bruce Goodman, ID Yabba Dabba. See? Wouldn't that be better?
Yabba Dab? Well, it does have a certain ring to it.
Exactly my point. See?
It doesn't take much to amuse her. Alright. Oops. Wait.
Yeah, totally didn't look at that.
Anything on the back? I don't see anything here. Alright, that's all we get to look at. So this is it.
Yeah, man.
Do it.
We
Is
thought
it
that
a
it was
reduction?
for our murder victim. It's, take that. Take that! Witness!
What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night.
Oh.
Guess I'm gonna get fucked! What? That's what the judge is insinuating. No, I got confused. What? What? Huh? Just come out with the guns blazing like you always do. The police...
I don't get what happened there.
2 places, 2 detectives, murdered at one time. Actually, why did they make us look like idiots when we clearly did the right thing? Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here.
Oh, is it yours?
No, Your Honor, I'm a defense attorney, remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman.
Shame on you, Righto. Personal IDs are top secret.
Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189.
And this means what exactly? Wait, that ID number we heard from the chief earlier, that started with an 82.
I forgot.
Oh.
You've even forgotten you got the first number wrong. The number on the chief's police gave us was 582189. Wait a second, Wright. Wait a second, Wright. What does this mean? That's what I want to know. The two ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that? Ho ho ho! Sharp as a tack, righto. Sharp as a tack.
But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. You can't take our victim. He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot.
Yet, a detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department. In the evidence room at the exact same time! That's impossible! So what we're saying is, the same person was killed at the same time, and in completely different locations?
Stabception. Oh my god!
Oh, are they going without me? Fuck! No! Of all times to go without me, I was just fixing a fucking thing. God damn it! What was said?
Objection, but I don't... Was it you who did that?
No, objection to who saying what though? Somebody said something and then he said
two
objection.
people were
and
killed at the exact same time?
No, something else happened. I think we were all not looking. You just missed Rabble Rabble? Okay. No, what I want you to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Yes, I think Gunn said something and everybody missed it. Yes, it's top secret, fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case. Now, just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered. Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait. I said wait.
Uh-oh.
Or didn't you hear me? The oversight, the grave error. Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours. What? How dare! We informed you yesterday. I believe it was Officer Meekins who brought you the news. Officer Meekins?
Mr. Wright, where have we heard that name before?
Uh-oh.
It's the doofus.
Wait! Aha!
Oh no. Meekins.
Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth here? Anyway, on the premises. I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I got to report, sir.
You don't mean him? According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report? Hard to believe. But your officer, he told me. He said that the report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident. Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report. Yeah. Why didn't your officers tell me?
Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer is capable of making a connection. He did seem challenged.
In any case, this is the serious error of gross negligence on duty on your part, Worthy. This is a smear job. Everybody's out to get Edgeworth in this case.
Yeah.
But, sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then
You're a dick.
Whoa. No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy? What? Now, what was the second rule of evidence law?
Well, Mr. Wright,
Huh? Oh, well, it's, rule number 2, new evidence may only be submitted if it concerns the case on trial. And now, is this relevant? Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in a court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list.
So, what does that mean?
I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. Oh, that's why he was being all coy. And he obviously wanted to embarrass Edgeworth. The connection was just proven by Wrighto over there. Good job, Wrighto, my boy. Why do I have a feeling that, like, any other day, I could be the one who's targeted by this guy
Yeah.
now? Huh? I was just doing my job. No. No!
Rub.
You know, any other time I would have been satisfied with Edgeworth, but he's been through a lot lately.
Yeah.
It seems we have come to the end of this trial.
What?
You're becoming a thorn in my side, Worthy. There have been rumors. It's the end of the trial because we have no murder victim. It's not our trial anymore. It's there.
Oh.
The he was murdered in another case. After all, you were just the defendant's. You were in the defendant's chair just last year. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened. If it's the last thing I do. You'd better get results this time, really. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
poor Mr. Edgeworth.
I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court.
Oh, ouch.
We will grant one further day as the prosecution has requested. Will this be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. We make mistakes and we almost have our friggin' defendant go to jail for life.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whatever your punishment for this, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive.
Hey, you know what, Phoenix? Why don't you object and say, I demand that this ruling be brought down right now. There is no murder victim, hence, I demand an innocent verdict. That's what Edgeworth would do, and he'd get it.
Yeah.
It's true.
Very well, court is adjourned.
I'm still all bashful because I was like pat on the back by Gaunt.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Damn it.
So we're headed into our second day of investigations. Stay tuned. We're gonna get to the bottom of this before Edgeworth does, I'm sure.